staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That
offense.
This is a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback running on the draw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
To the air, it's Rayner. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Vols have this offense rolling. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Looking to scramble. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
So the Baylor Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone.
He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. Right back to the well. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the quick shuffle pass. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on fourth down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Lewis. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted.
All DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Makes one man miss. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Backed up now, here's second and long. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. On a little time, lets it go. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Owens. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Pulls and fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's not good. You have severe defects in left of your heart during stress, which suggests major occlusions. So blockages. Your coronary arteries are almost completely clogged shut, leaving you at high risk for a heart attack. Very high risk.
I thought you guys could just stall them.
Right? But no. You're in very grave danger.
I swear to God, if this is some sort of game.
Agent Fields, I swear to God, it is not. I'm recommending a cardiac catheterization. Well, go ahead, open up the arteries right now, today.
Can I call my wife? She's going to be out of her mind. Worried.
Of course. Yeah, call whoever you need to. We'll get you started.
I really would. Thank you. Grateful. But I'm going to have to call my office. They're going to send somebody else for Dr. Bell.
Agent Fields. Hey, I know that there are protocols, but can you please just tell me, did Dr. Bell override the law?
A red light?
That's what he said. Said they have on camera. Well, I heard a red light once a month. They can deport her for that. Apparently.
I was at work for 36 hours. There was a 6-car pileup in the pit, and I swear to 3 different surgeries. And I was floating on the way home till I heard horn and some guy behind me riding my bumper, and the light turned yellow, and no one was coming, so I pumped the gas. I thought I made it through. I thought I made it.
Okay, if you end up in El Salvador, it's likely you're going to look for additional transfer and start over from scratch. Look, we will do everything we can to try and land you somewhere at the same level you are here.
My mom took my sister and I out of the country because there was a war, and she saw my dad get shot on her front porch. We moved to Florida. She worked 2 jobs, 20 hours a day to keep us safe. No, I'm not going somewhere. I won't.
You should not. I have a friend in Canada. He gets me to drive us across the border. We roll up and we wait.
No,
We run and we wait.
you can't run. Listen, I'm all for trying to get away car. But right now, they are treating you like someone who snuck into this country in the trunk of a car. Don't become what they're trying to make you. If you run, you're a criminal. If you're a criminal, you can never practice medicine again. Do not give them that. And so did we say Griffin, named for Gryffindor. Studied English across the board.
Our patient with the postpartum lead is stable to thank God.
She would have really only fancy for the cat old.
This,
You can hear that on the car.
you saved her.
I think that we're finished.
What?
Our project, maternal mortality. I think that this part is the next step. If we have one of these on every OB and delivery floor, then we're prepared for any postpartum complications. And the key to not turning birth into a trauma is to prepare for it as if it is a trauma.
You are brilliant.
At the 37, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense set on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's Rayner. Swings it out to the flat. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Lewis. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Going up top again. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful complete...
Touchdown ball! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. grab near the marker. It's Black. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to make it.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second. Touchdown, Baylor! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Owens. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Black. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following.
Touchdown, Bears! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air, it's Rayner. Lobs it off the back foot. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. From the gun, looking for a man. Oh, they're after him. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. Rushes on him. Rolling right and going deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Trying to surge it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Steps away to find some room. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time he's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job. The fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left side. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to pass. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point is good. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Owens. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes! Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Finley. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Get set.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hands it off. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keep it on the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Owens. He wants it all. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He's got the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds. You can live to play another day here on this drive.
Off play action. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.